Hello friends and fans of EVGA, and today I have something really special for you. This is the card that I hope you've been waiting for. Certainly I've been waiting for this, and a lot of enthusiasts in the GPU marketplace and the PC enthusiast space have been waiting for this exact card. This is the RTX 2080 Ti Kingpin. Really awesome card. This is the top of the line EVGA graphics card. There's no asterisk or anything to that. This is the best card that we currently build, and it's going to be that way at least for the foreseeable future. You probably saw a little bit of this card with our coverage at CES earlier this year. This actually, I believe, is the exact same PCB that we showed off there, but there is one major difference, namely, it now has a 240 millimeter radiator in dual fan design. This is what we will ship with the card. I will say the card itself may go through a couple changes by the time you get the actual retail version. We are, of course, filming this a little ahead of time, so this is a prototype. But this gives you an extremely good idea. This is a working card. This is the Kingpin. So let's go through the features on this thing really quick. One of the things that's really nice about this card, it probably doesn't come through so well on the video, is that this is actually a full metal shroud. So unlike the other hybrid cards that we have where we go with a more translucent plastic design, this one is full metal. And that kind of incorporates that sense of quality and high-end that you get with this product. Again, this being the high-end 2080 Ti that we offer, that's something that we wanted to kind of give the quality of the card. Going through here, we have a copper-coated all-aluminum heatsink on the VRM. That's the front VRM as well as the back VRM. It has the HBM cooling fan on it, and it has those little EVGAs on the fins. Those help to reduce the turbulence as the blades go through the air, thus making it more efficient at moving the air, and so it'll do so a little bit more silently. Moving to the top of the graphics card, one of the cool things here is the, if I can actually get it to move without falling over, is the little screen here. This screen is an OLED that is built into the Shroud. This is really cool because it lets you see a lot of the stuff that you can see with an on-screen display or in Precision X1, you can actually see on the card itself. That includes things like real-time wattage monitoring. It'll tell you exactly how much power this card is pulling. It'll let you see things like voltage and temperature. A lot of cool stuff you can see on there, and we're looking at adding some customization that you can put on there yourself. Moving over, we've got a 3-position BIOS switch, a normal, OC, and LN2. Each of those have a little LED to tell you which mode you're in. Next to that is what we call our Probit header. Probit's really nice. It's a way of actually seeing voltages and testing voltages on the PCB itself. So it's test points for the PCB, and you actually get a diagram here that shows you exactly which pins give you what voltage readings, so that's nice as well. And the Probit breakout cable will actually be in the packaging, so no reason that you can't test this yourself. We include everything that you need. Moving to the back here, we have probably one of our best looking back plates that I've seen in a long time. Like the Shroud, it's a full metal back plate. It helps with the cooling of the card. And you can see that everything is custom and bespoke for this PCB and this card. It even says Kingpin on the PCB, and we made a cutout in the back plate just so that you can see that this is bespoke and special. A really nice touch there. Moving to the ports. The ports on here are different than what we have on our other RTX cards. Part of the reason for that is that we wanted a design that would work in a single PCIe slot and a single PCIe bracket. So obviously this card has a 2-slot bracket on it, but we are going to introduce a full coverage block, or a full cover block for this graphics card, exclusive to the Kingpin card. And that will come with a single slot bracket, so you take up as little space as possible in your build. Maybe you want to run an SLI of these cards, or maybe you're just wanting to save as much space as you can, or even do a small form factor build. That will be possible with the hydrocopper version of the card. This too is also unique in that we went with a blacked out PCIe bracket, not the normal, mild steel one that we have on all of our other cards. Flipping the card around, to what many people call the back of the card. I've always called this the front of the card, so I don't really know what the correct term is, but I like to call this the front of the card, even if it is the back. You have the 3 power connectors here. So yeah, it requires 3 8-pins to power it. Maximum TDP is about 520, though I've actually heard they can go north of that as well. So absolutely the highest power available of any RTX card that we build, and one of the highest on the market, if not the very highest on the market. With that, you'll see that there's an Evbot connector. Evbot's really great. We've supported this on every Kingpin model that we've had. This allows for very, very fine tuning of some of the finer points of voltage on the PCB itself. Can't go too much into the details on what that's capable of, but people who know Kingpins know what that header can do. And lastly, this one's kind of a carryover from our FTW3 line of cards. We do have a Pwm Fan header, which is really nice. If you open up the Precision X1 software, you will see, you plug in a fan into it, you will see that the 4th fan is available. So you've got 3 fans here, and then there will be a 4th one. That 4th fan is PWM. You can control, say you've got a breakout cable or you have a PWM repeater, you can actually run all of your case fans from this one fan, and then as the temperature increases on your card, you can then increase the fan speed of your case. Oftentimes the GPU is the highest TDP chip that you have in your system, so it's actually a good idea to have a way of controlling all of your fans from the graphics card temperature as opposed to from the CPU temperature, as most motherboards currently support. So that's a nice feature. Again, this is shared with the FTW3 cards, but it's also here on the Kingpin. Best of the best is on here as well. So this is just a quick look of the Kingpin card. I don't have any exact overclocking numbers for you just yet, but we are steadily testing the later revisions of this PCB, the ones that are going to market, and it's going to be a real beast of a graphics card. If you are a serious overclocker, this is the weapon to overclock with. We're not going to be building anything better than this, I don't believe. This continues the Kingpin line that started way back in the 700 series. It's continued through the 900 series, the 980, 980 Ti, 1080 Ti, and now the 2080 Ti. So very best ray tracing graphics card, very best overclocking graphics card, and the kind of card that you can use under LN2 conditions to set world records. We support this on the closed loop system that it comes with, of course. We'll be bringing out an open loop block, and it is designed to work with LN2 pots. So any way you want to cool your card, whether that's closed loop water, open loop water, or LN2, we will support that. This is our first of many videos. We're trying to relaunch the channel in a sense, so you should see more content coming your way on exciting new EVGA products like this. So stay tuned. If you like this video, go ahead, hit that like button. If you didn't like this video, go ahead, hit that like button. But at any rate, you have a good rest of your day, and we'll catch you in a future video. You have a good one.
If you're interested in buying one of this product, links to all the products mentioned in this video are in the description down below. If you like and found this video helpful, don't forget to give a like, comment, and to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching.